Well, here we are, back at it again. And guess what? It didn't take me long either. Didn't take me long. It didn't take me 9 or 10 months. So here we are. We're back at it again with another movie review. This time we're going to continue on with the American Ninja series. This time we got American Ninja 3 Blood Hunt. Now, this movie came out in 1989. Yet 2 years after American Ninja 2, the Canon Group, they did they did it again. In 1989, they bring out American Ninja 3. Only this time, it's not starring Michael Dudikoff. Why? I don't know. Maybe I should have done that research. But yeah, it's not starring Michael Dudikoff, but it is starring Steve James. It's still co-starring Steve James. The late great Steve James. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it stars Steve James also. But let me tell you who it does star. Martial arts champion. At that time, martial arts champion David Bradley. Yeah, so Michael Dudikoff, he's out. David Bradley is in. Steve James, he's back on board. And this movie, eh, a a whole different feel to it. A whole different feel, a whole different spin on the uh, the series. Period. About to say the genre. Nah, if you know those ninja movies in the 1980s, there's been so many different types of ninja movies. There's been the great ones, the great serious ones with Sho Kozuki in them, and then there's been the ridiculous ones. I mean, Ninja Terminator, really? So yeah, you know. But this right here, the American Ninja films, this is one of the most famous films, the film series in the 80s. Yeah, with the departure of Michael Dudikoff, and they're bringing in David Bradley, you know, it's very different, but it's much more refreshed now. Yeah, because you got a new face in here, so you're gonna have some newer fighting scenes too. So let me get into that. The last movie I said that there was a lot more action, a lot more fight scenes in that movie. Well, this movie, I could say that it measure up to that. It measure up to the second movie as far as the fight scenes go, because it's like it has a different pace, but the uh, the feel of it is still there. So yeah, you could say it does have beep 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 story, beep 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 fight, beep 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 story, beep 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 fight. It still has that, but in a much more rather different way. It's a little hard for me to describe it, but you can watch it. The movie is out there. You can watch it. I'll get to that at the end. So the spoilers. Hey, this is a spoiler review, right? So yeah, I'm gonna do some spoilers. time to do some spoilers. The movie starts out, in Los Angeles, 1979. 10 years before. The movie timeline. It starts out in '79 at a martial arts tournament where our hero Sean, he's in the stands and he's seeing his father. Well, his father's getting ready to fight, but he's in the stands. He's watching the martial arts tournament go down. So he and his buddy, he he goes in the back to check out his dad. Because his dad his dad is up next. So he goes check out his dad, and there's some things that is going down. Maybe it's a heist or something. Not heist, it's like a hold up or something. But something goes down. His dad gets shot, killed, and Sean, he sees this. Oh my God, it's Batman all of a sudden. So yeah, he sees his dad get murdered, and now he got a big tragedy in his life. He got this guilt, and and stuff like that. So you're gonna see that later on. When Sean he's still a boy, and he sees that we see that he's doing his ninja training. He is continuing his ninja training. So with that going on, now that he's on pretty much continuing his ninja training, he's pretty much now trying to deal with the guilt of his dad's death. So we jump to like 10 years later. 89. So we jump to 10 years later, and we see that he's doing the martial arts circuit too. But he doing martial arts circuits, winning championships, stuff like that. Pretty much what David Bradley has done before he started doing acting. So this role is not that far fetched from him, So yeah. So yeah, Sean Davidson. Yeah, he's doing his martial arts now, doing his thing. So we run into a couple of guys. One would be another martial arts practitioner, and another guy would be Jackson, Curtis Jackson. Fresh out the army, doing his thing. So, they all get acquainted. They all become friends, stuff like that. Now, with a little later in this picture, now you see that Sean, he sees that he sees his sensei, his master, his teacher is being kidnapped. So he goes off and and try and find him. But he's seen he's being kidnapped by ninjas. Yep, ninjas again. That's what Jackson said. Yeah, yeah. You see that he getting kidnapped by ninjas. So he goes off and he fights the ninjas, but he did not save his sensei just yet. So he went back to tell his friends, and he had to explain to them the whole story. So he told them that he found his sensei, and he had to go and Well, he saw his sensei get kidnapped, so he had to go and find him. And he told him that he's a ninja. He's trained as a ninja, and he's seen that they were ninjas that have kidnapped him. So Jackson, he's hearing this, and he's saying, "Not again." Yeah, because he's been through this before twice already. Yeah, so they went to go off and look for these ninjas. Looking around here and there. You know, Jackson, he's taking a peek, and he's saying to himself, can't believe I'm looking for ninjas. I thought I'll stop doing, I thought I'll stop doing this when I left Joe back in the army." And next thing you know, okay, guess we now know where Joe is at. He's still in the army. Jackson, he said, dude, you a bad influence. I gotta get away from you. Yeah, so Jackson, he's now he's dealing with ninjas. Only thing is, Joe is not with him to fight. You gotta deal with these guys on his own, but in a way, he's dealing with these guys with another guy, with another ninja. So here we go again. Ninjas again, really? Come on. Okay, yeah, So a big fight ensues and everything. And let me tell you something about the fight scenes, though. Because Sean, the gentleman that plays Sean, David Bradley, he's a real life martial artist. So he's 100% the real deal. Now you see the way he fights. He got a really good style for him. It's not exactly karate. It's like a mixture of karate and taekwondo. So yeah, he got a real good style. I tell you, the spin kick he does though, very, very, he stretches. You can tell he stretches a lot, which you do in martial arts. Me, martial artist, yeah, you stretch a lot. When you throw that spin kick, you got that high extension. High extension, very straight legged. You get one of the best spin kicks I've ever seen, though, for real. One of the best spin kicks. You know, as you watch a martial arts movie, you see that each martial artist has a different technique in their fighting ability, in their style. So most particularly the spin kick. With Bruce Lee, he got the famous triple spin kick. Yeah, he got that famous triple spin kick. And Jean-Claude Van Damme, the way he throws one, yeah, you can see that he put a lot of his body into it. So the way he throws one, hey, most like that. I can't show you sitting down, but the way he throws one, he throws it, whips his leg around, and as he connect, it's like that. But yeah, with David Bradley though, he got a very straight-legged style. It's very stiff and it's very strong. So the way he throws, it's like a most proper way in doing it. Yeah. But enough with the demonstration of spin kicks that I can't really show you because I'm sitting down. And there's no room over here anyway to actually show you. So here we go. Back with the movie. Back on more spoilers. There was a nice little fight scene. Jackson This other gentleman, can't remember his name right now, and I just saw the movie a few minutes ago. Well, it was late at night too. So, but yeah. Well, these three guys get into the fight. Now, Sean, he had to go and look for his sensei, his master, his teacher. So later on, we find out that well, we don't have, for the first time ever in a American Ninja movie, we don't have a a head ninja. We don't have the Darth Vader to the Emperor. We just have the we just have the Emperor. You know, and like I said in the last review, the Emperor is always the guy. You know, the boss. No, the guy in the suit. You got the ninja, the head ninja, but then he's always working for the guy in the suit. In this movie, there is no head ninja for Sean to fight, which is pretty messed up because I would like, I would like to see that him fight a head ninja. But hey, he had a lot of ninjas to fight though. I think there was a bit more ninjas in this movie than there was in the second movie. But yeah, he got this ninja, and then he got this ninja, and this ninja, and this ninja, and this ninja to fight. There's some pretty good fight scenes there. Some of them is a bit slow, and some of them is a bit decent fight scenes. But yeah, you got all these there's more ninjas in this movie than there was in the last movie. But there's not a head ninja though. Not in this movie. Not a head ninja. There's the guy in the suit. A man named Cobra. Last movie you had the lion, now you have Cobra. Well, look at kings, I tell you. So yeah, this guy Cobra, his plan is, to spread out, chemical warfare, germ warfare. And that's the whole premise, if you read the description, if you see it on the L-Ray Network, which I did, just a few minutes ago, like maybe half hour, roughly a half hour, yeah, like a half hour ago when the movie went off. But yeah, if you see in the descriptions, in any listing, you see that a ninja is taking on a guy that's trying to unleash germ warfare. You get these this chemical, this new virus, and you're gonna try and make a whole lot of people sick off of it. I think the tagline of this movie is an evil with no cure and a man with no fear. So, later on, when Sean, he gets closer. Unfortunately, he did not, find his sensei alive. And so, he loses two people in his life that meant a lot to him. So now he just has the Cobra. He's gonna put himself to Cobra. Yeah, so later on, he get the help from this female ninja. Yep. Now they have ninjets. And ninjets, that's something Jackson said. Curtis Jackson, he's the Yeah, he's still a man in this movie, though. He's still the man in these movies. So he's going to throw out the jokes and stuff like that. So later on, yeah, he did not find his well, he found his sensei, but he did not find him alive. So you get the help from this female ninja, and he's going after Cobra now. He's gonna put us out to Cobra once and for all. So when he finds him, well, actually, when he gets kidnapped by him, and kidnapped by his cohorts, and then all the ninjas got him, inject him with the virus. Sean, he's pretty much dying. He's getting sick. He's pretty much dying. So we find that when the guys they all band together to go and rescue Sean, you know, they find that there is a cure for this virus. So later on, around the end of the movie, you see that Jackson, he's got the cure in his box. He's going to go and he's going through these ninjas trying to get to Sean. Sean, he's going through a whole bunch of ninjas trying to get to Cobra. And when he gets to Cobra, he's sick and everything like that. Oh, wait. Let me tell you something though. When they do catch up to Sean, when they do find him, the female ninja, she does the one of the 9 levels of power, and hits him with the healing level to it. Trying to remember what that level is. Can't really get it going now. Anyway, yeah, she hits him with the healing, the ninjutsu healing ability, just so she can calm down the virus for entering his stream much faster. So Sean he goes and look for Cobra, and he finds him, and those two they get to have it out. But the virus is still inside him. So he goes and as he gets closer, he's the virus is still inside him. He's still pretty much dying. Even though that ninja ability did work, it only slowed it down. It didn't stop it. So sure, he's still getting sicker and sicker. So once he catches up to Cobra, he pretty much uses his superpowers. He he remember the training that his sensei has given him, and now he's bringing that to the forefront. Yeah, he's bringing that to the forefront, and now he's he's channeling all his energy, and next thing you know, a big white light hits him, and the next thing you know, yeah, he getting his superpowers in, Jack. He getting all his powers back. Big white lights hits him, and next thing you know, he's okay. The virus is gone. He burned that shit out of him. Because he channeled in all his energy. He focused his ki, his inner flow of life energy. I'm trying to go to Dragon Ball Z here. yeah, his key, his life flow. He he channeled that, and he burned the virus out of him. Now he's ready to deal with Cobra. But guess what? Cobra, he got a trick up his sleeve. He hit the lights and turned it back on, and he had these guys that was being experimented on. Yeah, he had these guys standing up in the room being experimented on. Next thing you know, when he turned the lights back on, they're all ninjas dressed in red. And of course, this is an American Ninja movie. You're going to get ninjas wearing different color suits, not just black, not all the time, but some of them in red too. So yeah, he dealing with these ninjas, like six of them, dressed in red. So he deal with these guys real quick, real quick. Now that he's fully rejuvenated, he gonna deal with these guys real quick, and then he's going after Cobra. He is going after Cobra. So once he gets to him, you know, he give him a few whacks here and there, and he puts that bastard down. And then Jackson, he shows up. Hey, Sean, got the cure, man. Yeah, here's the antidote. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, you okay? Yeah. But then here comes Cobra. You thought he was dead. Here comes Cobra. He's coming back at Sean, but Sean, he stops him. Anyway, he stops him again. He stops him for good. He knocks him face first into those chemicals. So yeah, you can tell he'll be dead for sure. Yeah, Jackson's like, yeah, I think we got him. Yeah. Now, Sean, if we want to be friends, can we take on a few more? Can you take on some normal guys like muggers and thieves? And do they have to be ninjas? You know how long I've been fighting ninjas? It's been a long time, pal. But yeah, no medicine is good enough for a ninja that has his inner is a inner energy, I guess you'd call it. His key is flowing, that flows right through him. So everything's all right. But yeah, I'll tell you though, all the rambling I've done for this review or the past reviews, I'll tell you though, yeah, this is like the best way I get to describe them. I'm not exactly a professional reviewer. I'm not no Chris Duckman or Jeremy Johns. Those crazy cats. But I, pretty soon, hopefully later on down the line, I do my better my better effort. You know, hopefully you guys just bear with me throughout this whole thing. Just the longest one I've done. Nearly 30 minutes now. Yeah, so hopefully you bear with me throughout this whole thing. But yeah, that was it though. The review on American Ninja 3 Blood Hunt. But yeah, if you have not seen the I should have started with this in the beginning. If you have not seen the previous review on American Ninja 2, it's right down here. So just click on down here. You'll see it. And click up here. Yeah, do this too, like. But yeah, click up here. And you'll see the other review, my first review on American Ninja, right up here. So, yep, that was it. American Ninja 3, Blood Hunt. I'll be back next time for American Ninja 4. Now, I've done a little bit of checking around to see if these movies are still on YouTube, and yes, they are. And guess what? They're under this YouTube channel called the Paramount Vault. So, you go and click, you go and search for channels, and you go and type in the Paramount Vault. Paramount Pictures. The Paramount Vault. And the guy that put that whole thing together, he got a list, a whole big, long list of movies under Paramount Pictures. Not every single one of them, but he got. I'll tell you one thing. He got the he got 3 of the American Ninja films. 1, 2, and 3. Don't have 4. Don't have 5. And another thing, I would not be doing a review on American Ninja 5. But I will be doing a review on 4, which is coming up next. And be on the lookout for that one. Because if I say it's coming soon, it may or may not be coming soon. The reason why I did the review for part 2 and part 3 so fast, because the El Rey Network is showing those movies. As a matter of fact, they're showing all 3 of them. They're calling it the American Ninja Trilogy, even though there was 2 more films after it. They're calling it the American Ninja Trilogy because these movies are under the Canon Group, which I don't understand, because the 4th one is under the Canon Group also. But I digress. You know what? Maybe because they're under different they're under different studios. Because if you get the American Ninja DVD, MGM own the rights to that movie, and they own the rights to 2 and 3 also, because I've seen the opening. It's under Canon, but MGM also has the rights too. So, American Ninja 4, I do have on DVD, so that might come pretty soon. What do you think? Maybe next week. You never know. But yeah, anyway, throw myself off the subject, because this gentleman, he got the this page called this channel called the Paramount Vault, and he got all these movies on the Paramount, and American Ninja, the 3 American Ninja films is under there. But he also got the 2 Shokazuki films, Revenge of the Ninja and Ninja 3: The Domination. And I was looking for Age of the Ninja also, but it's not there. So yeah, check out that channel. But here's the thing: you actually have to sign into YouTube to check out those channels, because those movies, it's 100% restricted from the open public. So if you're signed into YouTube already, then check out that channel and check out those movies. Masters of the Universe is on that thing too. So yeah, if you lived through '87, you've seen that movie. If you're a big fan of He-Man, check out that movie too. Yeah, that was on the Canon Group also. Yeah, so come to think of it, I think all these movies that this guy have is all under the Canon Group. The producers Golan and Globus, when they was in charge at that time, to put out these movies out in Canon. So yeah, go ahead, man. Check out those movies. They're there only on YouTube, but you have to sign in to look at them. Hopefully, you have signed in. I mean, how is she looking at this video? But hey, my shit's out there on the general public. It's open for everybody, so you know. But anyway, you know, yeah, this is the longest one I've done. Man, 35 minutes. Wow, longest one. But yeah, y'all go ahead, take care. Go ahead and check out those movies. Check out that that channel, the Paramount Vault. Check out those movies once you have the time, you know. And I will be back with another review of American Ninja 4, and that will be my last review of the American Ninja series, because I'm not gonna do 5. I'm not gonna do 5. That movie was taken to the whole other direction. You could use David Bradley's face, but still, you know, that's the selling point of the movie. But you know, a whole different character. Forget about it. Maybe I'll link you to the opening of that movie if I can find it. But anyway, y'all go ahead, take care, check out those movies, and I'll see you back here at a much later time.